Title: I found my dad's secret letters, and they changed everything. I don't even know where to start. I feel like my entire life has been flipped upside down in the span of a few hours. I just need to get this out somewhere, and I don't know who else to tell. Maybe writing it down will help me process everything. For some context, my dad passed away 6 months ago. It wasn't sudden. He had been sick for a while. Cancer. By the time they caught it, it was already too late. We had some time to say goodbye, but nothing really prepares you for losing a parent. My dad was my hero. He was quiet, but in the way that made every word he spoke meaningful. He was the kind of guy who fixed things with his hands, who never complained, and who made everyone feel safe just by being in the room. When he died, I felt like a part of me went with him. I thought I knew everything about him, but yesterday I found something that has completely shattered me. I was cleaning out his workshop. Mom had been avoiding it, and I didn't blame her. It still smelled like him: sawdust, motor oil, and old books. I was going through a drawer of tools when I found a false bottom. It was subtle, but when I ran my fingers along the inside of the drawer, I felt the edge of it. My heart started racing. I don't know why. Maybe I thought I'd find something cool, like old coins or some secret stash of money he never told us about. Instead, I found a stack of letters. They were tied together with a piece of string, the paper yellowed and soft with age. My name was on the top one. My hands were shaking when I opened it. To my son, if you ever find these letters, it means I'm gone, and there are things I need to tell you. At first, I thought it was just going to be a goodbye letter, something he wrote when he got sick, maybe. But as I read, my stomach dropped. My dad had another family, not just some fling, not just an affair, another family. A woman he had loved, a daughter he had helped raise in secret. He wrote about how he met her years before he met my mom. They had been young and in love, but life had pulled them apart. He never stopped loving her, though, and when he found out she was pregnant, he did everything he could to support her, even after they broke up. But then he met my mom. He fell in love again, and this time, he wanted to do it right. He wanted to be a good husband, a good father, but he never stopped loving his first child, never stopped being there for her in the ways he could be without my mom knowing. He wrote about the guilt he carried every day, the pain of living a double life. He never wanted to hurt anyone, but he also couldn't walk away from his daughter. I don't know how I finished reading that letter. My hands were shaking so badly. My dad, the man I had idolized my entire life, had been lying to us all. He had been living this entire other life right under our noses. There were more letters. Some were to me, explaining everything. Some were to her. Her name is Emily. I don't know what to do. I'm sitting here in his workshop staring at these letters, and I feel like I don't even know who he was anymore. How could he do this? How could he love us both and still keep us a secret from each other? Did my mom know? I feel sick. I feel betrayed. But more than that, I feel lost. Because the thing is, these letters don't read like a man full of regret. He loved us, all of us. And he did his best, even if it meant lying to keep his worlds from colliding. I don't know if I hate him or if I understand him. Maybe both. And now I have a sister I've never met. A sister who has probably lived her whole life knowing about me while I was completely in the dark. Do I reach out? Do I tell my mom? Do I burn these letters and pretend I never found them? I don't know what to do. I just know that the man I buried 6 months ago wasn't the man I thought he was. And I don't know how to live with that.